Hello everyone, Justin here, and this morning I'm going to show you how to draw a graphic rose, kind of almost like a silhouette. So let's go ahead and start by starting at the center of the rose and going outwards. So to begin, we'll just draw an irregular shape, just like that, and then next to it another shape. It could be any shape really. So then this represents the center of the bud. Okay, very thin, small pieces, and then another one right next to that. So now we'll go ahead and start drawing the petals. So whatever you've drawn so far, you're just gonna outline it, staying a little bit away from it, like this. So basically I just went around what I already drew, and we're gonna draw the petal around here. So the outer parts are always going to be sort of sharp, so we're going to go out away from that original line and just make it irregular and then come back to that line. Again, we'll draw another petal. Now we're going to, as before, draw a line that mimics what you already drew, like so. And again, starting with this end, we'll go ahead and come out, and irregular line, come back to the other end of that line. So that represents another petal. So we'll do the same up here. Again, we'll follow the line of what we already drew and draw another petal. Now, as we get further away from the center, what we'll go ahead and do is start adding these little wedges to show that the leaf has split a little bit. Okay, now let's go back down here. Again, I'm gonna follow the previous lines just like that, and then draw another petal. Go down here, add a split, maybe another one right here, and then come back to that line. And I'll just keep doing this, and as I go further out, these petals are gonna get bigger and bigger. So let's draw one out here. Again, I'm gonna follow the line, the shape of the previous petals, and then draw another petal. Okay, now I'm gonna have this tilted somewhat, so here's the center, and as you get further away from the center, the upper part isn't gonna go as wide as down here, to show that it's the rose itself is actually tilted a little bit this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw another petal down here, following the line of the previous petals, and notice that I'm randomly overlapping the previous petals. Okay, keep it irregular and go back. Alright, now as we go further out as well, if you look at these cuts or these splits, I'm gonna make it follow a curve that goes kind of like from the center out this way, going downward. So let's add another petal here. Okay, down here I'm gonna make the split so that it's not exactly straight in, but more curved. To show that the petal actually has this curve like this. Okay, I'm gonna add another petal right here. Again, the petal has a curve this way, so I'm gonna add the split like this. Just make these irregular. Now the petals back here, as I mentioned before, are gonna be a little bit thinner, than these because you're not going to see as much of it. So add a petal there and another one here, and then just the edge of one petal right here. Okay, so now we're gonna go down here and add a few more. And now as you go further out, you're gonna see less of the petal because of the way the rose is angled. So again, we'll draw our parallel line to the previous petals and just make this a little bit smaller. And another one down here. And notice that I'm keeping more or less a round shape here. Maybe I can add just one more layer. Again, it's going to be a little bit thinner now. And another one here. Again, I'm keeping kind of a round shape. Right now this is an oval, so I'm going to add more petals here to round it out. Like that. And maybe one more petal out here. And another one here that's sticking out. Maybe another one here. And that's our rose. So one thing you could do is add a couple leaves. And the way I'll do something graphic is just to start with a curved line that goes to a curve and then back. And I'll do the same thing here. Just an elongated teardrop. Just like that. And I'll do the same and go ahead and add another rose right here. So let me do that. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and add a couple buds here at the top. So all we're gonna do is draw something like these, except with the point upward. So let's go ahead and draw the side of the bud just like this. Just like that. So now we're gonna follow this. Basically what we have is a round bottom for the bud, and then it narrows down to up here where it hasn't opened yet. So we'll follow this line like this and meet at the top here. So basically we're just repeating this side here so that the edges are tapering to the top, and then we'll do the same thing with right here where we put a couple random shapes at the top. So now we can also do these little leaves like this, and draw a stem, just a narrow stem just like that. Okay, we'll draw another bud up here. Do the same thing. Actually, this time let's draw it a different way, where we start with these little the center section, and we'll make this bud a little bit bigger. So here I just drew a small oval, and then another one, another random shape there. Okay, so now from here, this is going to be our top section. I'm going to go down like so and back up. And now I'm going to follow this outline here and then do the same back out here. Just a triangle. You can see here that this is a long triangle, same here. And there's this empty space here, so I'll go ahead and put another piece right there. Alright, so I'll do the bottom part of this bud a little bit differently as well, where I'll basically just go like this, where I follow the shape of the bottom of the bud, and same here. And again, we'll draw a stem. So now let's go ahead and draw our actual leaf. So let's draw a leaf down here. And the way I'm going to do this is, let's just draw a curved line and then another curved line next to it, meeting together. And here I'm going to start going out, same on this side like this, and then I'm going to make like a sawtooth pattern until it meets at the tip. So here, go back, out, back, and you can make these random until it meets at the center, at the tip right here. Same here, gonna go out, back, and then meet at the tip. So let's do the same thing here. Two lines, this time I'm going to curve it this way. Two lines that meet. And again, curve it out. And I'm already imagining where I'm going to meet. Let's meet right here at this dot. So, sawtooth pattern. And then I'm going to curve it this way to show that it's bending this way. Okay, so now that this is sort of angled, this particular side of the leaf is won't be as wide as this one. So again, I'm going to curve it out, and because of the way the leaf is angled here, you're not going to see as much of the sawtooth pattern. And I will just draw one more leaf here. This one is going to be even more of a side view. So let's go like this. And another line right here. And the far section of the leaf is going to just be narrow. And I'm going to make this part bigger. So again, sawtooth pattern. And then curving down to the tip. So there you go. That's how I draw roses in a stylized graphic manner. You can leave it either in outline form like this, or you can fill in all the shapes with black or whatever color you want to make it even more graphic. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. See you at the next video.